All right, folks, my name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments in 2024. I know. What a piece of history. Today, we journey to the worst product of 2024. We actually have another crazy patron, Dan L., all the way in old Tucson, Arizona. The old Tuscan, Arizona, as the people who don't know what they're talking about say. Says, Rudy, I like Karlov. I said, well, my friend, Dan, I think you're the only one who does. Sit back, relax. We're going to crack a case in the background here. We're going to continue to talk about kind of all these developments in the magic world. We're on the cusp of the old murders of outlaws, Karlov's, foreclosed, Western, Back to the Future Part 3 movie release coming up here. We've got a lot of shenanigans happening. So as we crack packs and we figure out where we're at, we are going to discuss the updates of everything. Pack 1, Detective. Wow. So pack 1 starts off with a straight up dumpster fire. So this pack probably cost Daniel, I'd say, I don't know, 10 bucks. You got about $2 out of that pack. So you're down about 80% already. So we've got a very solid video happening so far. And we got the old gadget here. All right, we got a theater. That's our first decent hit of box 1. Investigator, murder. So that whole pack. Again, as the filming of this, the land cycle is still actually... I know. Are you ready? The land cycle is actually still holding on pretty good. There you go. Tireless Tracker, our special guest insert card. I haven't even seen this card with this art. That is a beautiful, nice little hit there, everybody. And we got a nice little investigator. So, okay. So, pack 3. How this charm is still holding $5, $10 blows my mind. But, hey, you know what? Something of value in Karlov during the foreclosure. Not really going to complain about that, everybody. We've seen a lot of stabilization. Investigator, nice. Hey, falls, nice. Okay. Hey, and a recon. And a, wow, okay. All right, finally, 2 lands, an investigator, and, okay, that's the best pack we've done so far. Holy smokes. Finally, something decent on here. Holy cow. I didn't think we were going to get anything good. Anyways, just saying. So, you know, how do I say this? All right, is that our... Oh, I thought that was Invisible Ink. Sorry, I thought that was Invisible Ink. Steamboat, Hyde, Wojak Investigator. The volatility. See, this set has decent cards of utility, but the pricing, the flavor, it's just people aren't happy with it. It did Parlor. There's a decent little hit. Memory, Inventor, nothing. So I still consider if we can get one decent card, a $5, $10 card or anything in a pack, I consider it pretty decent. It's wow, really? What's with the parlors? Okay. Treacherous Greed. I thought that was a decent rare, but maybe not. I always did. But again, one day I will learn how to play Magic. So what's everyone think about this stuff? We got the Outlaws of Thunder and the $500. You know what's coming. Modern Horizons 3. Homicide. Hey! War of the God there. Sleuthy. Cryptic Coat was a thing for a hot minute, but it might be down to like a couple bucks. And that is it for that particular pack. So, I have still yet to see barely any serialized card. Well, all right, there's another Cryptic Coat. And a Thundering Falls. All right, so decent little pack. Hey, Quake Mole. I don't know if Quake Mole ever did anything, or by the time you watch this video, Quake Mole may just be a bulk rare. Or a bulk mythic. It was a thing for a hot minute, but I don't know if it still is. And wow, we're getting a lot of lands in this one. Beautiful Judith there. We got Counterpoint. We got the old Hedge Maze. All right, 2 lands. And I love the old Unicorn. I think it's a cool piece of art there. All right, everybody. Last 2 packs of box 1 already, damn. And beautiful Mrs. T. Love the artwork and framework on that. In this card in serialization, hey, our first War Leader call. I think that might still be holding $10. Hey, a ley line, our first ley line too. Wow. All right, so look at this. At the end of box 1, we actually had a... Oh, never mind. We almost a couple $10 cards in that pack. That actually wasn't bad at all. All right. Do we have no? Did I miss the Invisible Ink card? Intruding the Mind. We got. Did I really? No way to see Cryptic Code again. Do we really have a whole box with no Invisible Inks? Did I screw that up? If I screwed that up, make fun of me in the comments and tell me I screwed that up. Did we really just have? I thought we were supposed to get one in every box. I was like, wait a minute. How am I supposed to have Invisible Ink in each box? See, these are the reasons I will always continue to try to do a couple box openings of most sets. Sometimes I just can't. like fall out. There's just nothing I can do. Starting off box 2, Archive. Whoa, double land pack. All right, Doppelgang, Drag, Murder, Deadly. Okay, hey, double land. And I know people are like, wow, it's sad when Rudy has to rely on just like the land cycle of rares to get any value of these things. There is a nice conspiracy little mythic there. We got Mrs. T, Ascension, Cover Up. Nothing, man. It's tough. You know, there's a lot of playable cards that have utility in this product. The problem is there's not enough of it to really justify the price point, which is why the market has been, well, there's a Rage Bear. And then, well, we still got a Parlor. We're getting a lot of lands, which is it's a good sign at least to hold some value so you're not just getting bad pack after bad pack. But it's just, I don't think it's enough to hold the value of the product. All right, Dr. K, Redemption. All right, our second charm of the video there. You know, I was hoping that it would be something like, you know, one serialized card per maybe a case of 6 or case of 20, master case of 24. But, you know, this is maybe our 4th or 5th recon opening. Yeah, hey, Sleuth, not bad. But we really have not had any luck on the serialized cards in this product. It's been a very, very difficult one. But we had a similar experience with the Lord of the Rings Beyond. We really said, hey, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Streetwise Lookout, Dr. D, Invisible Ink, Bastion, Kaya, and Judith there. Our first nice. Ooh, and the land. Okay. Hey, you know, it's so weird to see those two cards back to back like that. That's a really good pack, man. I think that might be our best pack. Was that better than our mythic double land pack? Streetwise, little Invisible Ink action, and a land. All right. Gods and Quake Mole. That's nice. Assassin's Trophy, always makes me happy to see that card. All right, second half of box 2 already. Here we go, everybody. All right, moving forward. Krenko, Rampage, Dilemma, Robbery, Krenko again, and that is a dog crap shit pack. So I don't think Karlov Manor is going to recover anytime soon. This is going to have to be something that's going to take a long time for the market until we finish, which we've seen most of the extreme panic in the stores and say, you know what, give me the 20, 30, 40% loss, get it off the books at a loss. We've seen most, ooh, Vindicator. Okay, so box 1, we had no Invisible Inks. This time, Mrs. A, gorgeous. One of my, beautiful double Invisible Ink box opening here. And Thunderfalls, wow, another really good pack there. So this box has been way better than box 1. But I still think as that selling pressure subsides and nobody reorders this product and everybody flushed it out, we will see prices in the game pieces and all that kind of thing. The singles and the boxes will continue to stabilize. Hey, look at that. And the box 2, we did hit Dr. V. We got the Vein Ripper and the War Leader's Call. Okay, that's really nice. That's a nice $40 pack. All right. Box 3. See, it's so sometimes when people are making comments online about a product, you know, don't buy Karlov Manor unless it's $99 for collectors and $49 for play. Sometimes just we've been through this so many times. The emotions take over and things get so ridiculous. I got blown up the other day about this card. Not really the card, but the artwork. Can someone give me a little TLDR, you know, in the comment section? Apparently this artwork, or I guess one of the or both the characters were stolen or copyrighted. I don't know what's going on. The artist is Faye. I don't know if it's both the characters. I'm not really sure. There's a huge drama going on with this card. I don't know if it's a big deal or if it's going to blow over, but it seems to be a lot of the people online are all wound up about, I don't know, copyright or stolen, or I'm not sure somebody copied and pasted the art or stole the idea. I don't really know the details, but there was some chatter about it. Hey, Wojak Investigator. There's a great pool. So we have things like that come up in the Magic world, usually once a quarter, once every couple of months. We always have some weird, War Leader, some weird drama, or Sleuth. That's a nice little pack, and a Judith. That's a nice little pack, actually. Usually, like I said, quarterly, there's always some drama in the card world that people love to get wound up, or I'm boycotting some Pokemon or Magic, or people are always going to boycott or try to cancel culture something. Now, whether it's an artist or was it AI or something, who knows? It's always going to be some dramatic thing. We'll try it. And it's never going to end. Because any little piece of that, you guys remember what was a few months ago? It wasn't the AI, it was before the AI. Oh, the One Piece. When they announced the reprints and that store put the picture online of a pallet and there was like 8 cases of one. Ooh, Streetwise lookout. Very nice pack. All right, we're having better luck here. We started off a little slow, but Daniel, this isn't really that bad of a box opening. This is not nearly as ooh, Profit Master Sleuth, Invisible Ink, number 3. There it is. I love the I think I'm the only person that likes the invisible ink. I like the concept of it. I wish they did a little bit more creative directions with it, where like they all connected or there was something bigger or the art. I wish they put a little bit more effort into making it creative or more cards had hidden things on it. I think they could have, I don't know. I feel like Wizards could have definitely really pushed the envelope and come up with some better, oh wow, really? Conspiracy Unraveler, back to back. Look at that. Okay. That is so crazy. We had one box with none, and now we've just been pumping out, and that's so wild how that track printing is like that. That's very unusual. Usually, like a special guest card, usually they're very, I don't want to say hardcore specific with that track printing, but man, that's pretty wild. Okay, feather. Another charm. As always I say, a charm in a land. Hey, a charm in a land is 15, 20 bucks. You know what? Again, the goal is as long as you can get 5, 10 bucks out of a pack, we're going to call that a win, folks. And see, Mrs. A. I think the recovery of Karlov Manor is going to take a long time, and it's going to require more cards than just like Vein Ripper, another Mrs. A. Yeah, Homicide Investigator. We're going to require Assassin's Trophy. We need to have more cards that become some net deck super hot thing to really pull the value. Like if you look what happened, hey, Field of the Dead. Like look what happened with Dominar United, right? Oh, terrible pack. In Dominar United, you know, that thing, the collector boxes even had Lost Legends in them. It didn't matter. And again, that was through the bear market. It completely collapsed. And it took a long time. And having, obviously, you know, a mythic in old Dom United, having a mythic skyrocket to $50 to $100 a card has almost changed everyone's attitude on that product. And it's really weird how that product behaved under its life cycle. Because it started off really hot and then got ice cold. Nobody wanted it. You couldn't sell draft boxes and set boxes of that product to save your life for it. Even I had a bunch I was stuck with, I guess you could say. Master Sleuth. And then, you know, fast forward and, you know, now it's been a long time. The product's older. Everyone's asking for it. And, you know, prices have moved up a lot. Some of the single cards became more expensive. We had this huge market shift. And, well, you know, suddenly the boxes aren't going to zero and people's attitude has shifted in 2024. Oh, terrible pack. That's the thing with Karlov. Dude, we can have 2-3 packs in a row, and it's just painful. Sewers, Above the Law, Researcher, Assassin's Trophy. Look at that. You can have, I mean, at least we had a land there. But, I mean, you can have multiple packs be really tough, and then you can have 2-3 packs with insane pulls. The volatility, oh, there's a nice borderless district. Investigation, pass, chases on. Okay. And like you compare this to when we were doing all the box openings of Lord of the Rings. Even we did the Ixalan. Hey, there we go. Evolved and Nig. This is my favorite Invisible Ink card, by the way, because it's almost like you can continue seeing the rest of her dress through like an outline. I think this is the best Invisible Ink one out of all of them. Obviously, Streetwise, look out, other ones, you know, Vein Ripper. But I just think flavor and appearance-wise, I think that card is absolutely stunningly beautiful. That one is by far my favorite out of all of them. Some of them I think are just absolutely terrible. And other ones I just think like that are just, it's so well done. It's so weird how R&D, how Wizards comes up with stuff. All right, Krenko, Counterpoint, Meddling. And that's why I always wondered, do they make these things in like compartmentalized teams at WotC? Do they not communicate with each other sometimes? We got the old crimes there. We got Trail, Falcon. All right, District. That's a nice little land. Tell you what, if this product didn't have the lands, oh man, this would be a tough sell product. Oh, I love that. That's my favorite framework. Hey, Streetwise, look out. There's a nice hit. And a charm. Ooh, really nice pack there. Okay. Holy smokes, that was a fantastic pack. See, I don't know. I just think people are just negative on the product. I still don't think. Archive, there's nice. You know, I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be. I think people are just unhappy with the framework. They don't like the dossier file folder look. All right, Patron of Chaos. We got Faces, Guide. All right, the old Necropsy? I can never pronounce that card. Always, my brain just kind of freezes up and gets stuck on it. So, I do think moving forward, though, the utility will hold on to this product, and I don't think we're going to see what everyone expected is any further. Like, you know, Karlov didn't do good, okay? But at the same time, that's something I like to remind people in the Magic world. When we have a Magic product come out and or quote-unquote collapse, it really, like, even bad situations are not really, I don't know, I don't want to say, like, they're not extremely disastrous. Like, we like to make it sound that way, but they're really not that end of the world kind of thing. You know, I mean, when you deal in these products and prices swing on everything, to have prices, like worst case scenario, Wojak, when you have a $80 collector box, and it tanks down on TCG Player to 150s, I guess let's say. Like, yeah, it sucks to have a 20-30% loss. Ooh, look at that. Sewers and a district. Oh, and a ley line. Ooh, that's a nice pack. Dang, okay. You know, it's really, I don't consider that kind of downside risk that extreme compared to like Wall Street or Bitcoin crypto or even some like high risk real estate stuff, you know, where you're trying to flip or, you know, remodel or you run into weird things. Every category has different degrees of risk. And I still don't think it's that bad, hedge maze. You know, I don't, you know, when you talk about what's the worst case scenario, well, really worst case scenario is I lose 30%. I paid $200 for the box and now it tanked to $140. I mean, yeah, it's terrible. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, archive. But at the same time, it's not like you bought a $200 box of cards that went to $20 and it just literally like went to zero. You know what I'm saying there? It's like, all right, there's a land. God, have we seen the Lush? I don't even know if we've seen that one today. Volks, Exposed. You know, this is going to be one of those products. I think we end the series with no serialized cards. I don't think we even pull one. We only did a couple videos on it, and I feel like we're just not going to do it. Treacherous Greed. Hey, we got a Kaya hiding in the middle. First appearance on the videos today. I just don't think, like, it took a ton of videos to get, I think, what did we get, 1 or 2? I don't remember how many serialized cards we got for Lord of the Rings. We even got one for, Krypton. We even got one for Doctor Who, remember? I think we did for Brothers War a long time ago, didn't we? And what else? Maybe March of the Machine? Or was that, I can't remember. But I don't think we're going to do it this one. This is the hardest set to pull a serialized product. I don't think it's going to happen at all. The easiest set to get serialized cards is by far Ravnica. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's an exciting pull. Man, Old Man Kaladesh Aether Revolt era Tragic Slip special guest. That is a really cool pull. Like, I always forget there's even special guest cards in this product. Hey, Recon and a land. Hey, Recon, a land, and a special guest. That was a really good pack. I always forget, like how big is the special guest slot? Urgent, Guilty, another land, Underground. It's such a, I always forget they even do that. It's like, kind of, I don't know. I feel like the special guest slot doesn't fit as good in this product. It doesn't really fit the theme, you know what I mean? Enigma, Watching, you got Elephant Man, and Murder and Chase. Like, if you think about Ixalan with, like, the Jurassic Park's kind of inserts with the emblems of Jurassic Park. Like, dude, that was such a good addition with, like, you want to do a Universes Beyond, you put flipping dinosaurs from Jurassic Park in a dinosaur, like, that was so well done, man. And I just feel like the special guests in this are just, like, they picked random cards. I don't feel like there's really any, oops, all right, so last box here. All right, we're starting off last box. Nice little land in pack 1. I think I checked on it. We had one more patron message me. Want to do a case opening. Ooh, I love the art on this. 3 Whispers. Want to do a case opening on the Karlov over here. So we got one more, and I think that's probably going to be it. And I think we're just going to end the series. I don't see us. Ooh, Deadly Fugitive, great card. I don't think we're going to get it. I just don't see. We're not opening enough of it to really throw the dice enough to be able to pull a serialized card on the old Karlov. It's such an unforgiving product, man. Final War. There's so many of these cards. It kind of reminds me of like when Baldur's Gate first came out, And like the chase cards and the dragons were so hard to pull. Now Boulder, ooh, there we go. Streetwise, look out. Fantastic pull right there. And a theater. And a charm. See, isn't that wild? Like you can have, I mean, look at this. Out of nowhere then, you hit a pack like this. What, a $6 charm? A $10 theater? And what's Streetwise, 20 bucks? Like you can hit a really good pack like that. Isn't that wild? Oh, man. And then you can turn, oh my God, I can't even open that pack. Then you can turn around and watch. We'll have a pack with nothing. All right, Midnight Light. We got Mob, Cover Up, Rampage, Whip, see? Oh, man. Some of these products are, and see, that was the difference. Like when we did the box openings in Lord of the Rings, even the, ley line, our first ley, Codebreaker. Like remember when we started doing the Lord of the Ring box openings? Every single opening in the boxes were just incredible with the posters and Nazi G's and Bowmasters and the land cycle. Like I knew, I was like, there's no way. Ooh, War Leaders. I was like, there's no way the Lord of the Rings thing was going to collapse. There was too much value in it. And then same thing with Ravnica. We did that first Ravnica Collector box opening, and I saw Assassin's Trophy and a Sewers. I love Assassin's. Ooh, double land pack, very nice. It's like, you know, we're leaning, like Daniel, we're leaning on the land cycle just to get us financial value out of these things. Bone Brutes, we got Mrs. A again, Eyes. And Chases on. Dang, man. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Dan, thanks for being a long-term patron here. And, all right, Incinerator of the Guilty. Very nice little invisible ink card. I think it's cool with the claws. Obviously not the most expensive one, but very... Hey! We got Deadly Fugitive right behind it, too. Merchant of Truth. And that is it. Last pack. Again, it's going to be amazing at the very end of the video. We hit something insane. Come on! All right. Quake Mole. Not bad. Krenko. Take the baits. Relive in the past. I still think... Like this, like certain cards, like even like the Quake Mole, like, dude... Some of these cards are really decent. There's just a lot of financial activity. And I think the people who can't sell the sealed boxes, the stores are just focused on dumping the singles and unloading the regular cards. And I think that continues to put a lot of downward pressure on the game pieces and single cards from the stores that had no intentions of selling these singles, but they got stuck with the sealed product. So they just said, well, we can't sell it. We're better off cracking it and selling singles locally and online. So I think that is another reason that we are seeing a lot of... I think it's temporary. Because I keep telling you all this. When you focus on this stuff longer term, once these stores flush out, no one's going to restock Karlov Manor. Okay? And if nobody restocks Karlov Manor, as time goes on, all the single cards are going to keep drifting upwards and recover because there's no more product being entered into the market. And, well, you cut off the supply, turn the faucet off of no... I mean, these play boxes were supposed to be available in stock from WotC to distribution LGSs all over the country for the next 18 to 24 months. Okay, no one is going to order more play boxes of Karlov Manor. Okay? There's no money in it. Okay? Like, you're supposed to pay like $120. I think distributors have them on sale for like $110 now. And online, they're $110 on TCG Player. Like, you can't do anything with it. And because of that, you know, it's it. The system is seized. The whole backflow of product through this little, you know, market is frozen in Karlov. You know, and when you do that, and when that happens, you know, all the sealed product stops. Wherever it is in the supply chain gets dumped on the market, and then that's it. It's over. No one's going to restock. No one's going to touch it. So we're going to have this flush out, which I believe has already happened. And then what we're going to see next is over the next 90 days, we're going to probably, well, maybe even 6 months, depending on how long it takes. It's tough to get the timing. We're going to see the single cards uptick. When the single cards uptick enough, it's going to start pulling up the value of the boxes, especially if the EV and the box price can start to become more kind of neutral and start tilting. So that's my opinion. Until then, Karlov Manor is just going to stay flat. I think the Karlovs in the 150s through 170s, the collector boxes post-release, I don't think it goes higher or lower. I think it just sits there. Play boxes, I think, are going to stay around that 1 to 120 bouncing around, and I don't think we see any up or down movement at this point. The market's kind of stuck where it is until either supply or demand changes. Supply is going to have to be, you know, completely cut off, or demand is going to have to rise from single cards. So whatever one of those forces wins first, it will be the direction of the market. So thanks for watching, folks. As always, you'll have a beautiful day as we go into the big month of April. So patrons, $89 Ixalan boxes. I know. I'm going to limit the quantity. You're going to hate me. Outlaws, Thunder Junction, Back to the Future Part 3, Wild West. And yes, starting next week, Sorcery. You all have a beautiful day.